Hey guys, how you doing? This is Coach Carvel Bailey, and today, briefly, I just want to talk about visits, recruiting, and visits. Um, Now, you have to understand, you have to know what the criteria is, what the rules are for when you can take visits. But first, you need to start off with knowing and understanding what's an official visit and what's an unofficial visit. Now, an unofficial visit, you can take those um, basically out of your own pocket. Unofficial visits, something that you take, you and your family, you and your parents, athletes, their families, parents, guardians, whoever, is when you go onto a college campus on your own dime and you see what the team has to offer, what the campus has to offer, and it's basically something that is not obligated of you to do, but also it isn't mandatory either. So you're doing this on your own accord. If the coach, says, "Hey, you can come. We don't have any official visits for you. You can come down on the unofficial." Again, that's on your own time. So be mindful and understand what official visits that you take. Sometimes you may want to take an unofficial visit just to even get your name out there, to even get the coach to know that you're serious and that you're interested. Because guess what? If the top three players that they want aren't available, they'll know at least that you made an effort to contact them. Now, an official visit, totally different. An official visit, that's paid by the actual program in which you're going. So that's paid by the basketball team, athletic department, and this is generally, again, when the team has you out and the team is wanting to sign you, wanting to offer you a scholarship. Now, some of these official visits may be overnight. Some of these official visits may be just all day long. Sometimes, especially during the fall, they get you out to a nice football game because they want you to see everything that the school embodies, and so they attempt to schedule their official visits, and generally it's groups, group of official visits. So, all right, we'll have a group coming down on this day, have a group coming down on this day, and you may be all bunched up, or you may have different reps that are taking you around and showing you around campus, and then the coaching staff will bring you in together as a group, and then kind of talk to all of you all as a group, and then split you off individually again. Now, understand this. I tell all my players this. I've always told them, when a school gets you on an unofficial visit and they're paying out of their pocket, they may pay for your airfare, your bus, your train, however you may travel, and they'll also pay for like a parent also. So you have to understand that when they get you on that official visit, they are going to offer you a scholarship that day. I would say 9 times out of 10, they're going to offer you that day on an official visit. This is what I say. Ask for at least 48 to 72 hours. 48 to 72 hours before you make that decision. They're going to do everything that they can. They're going to pour it on. All the bells, all the whistles, going to make it seem great. Nice parties, nice atmosphere, nice football game, softball game, whatever it may be, they're going to get you down and they're going to just give it all to you. That's because it's a selling process. And at the end, they're going to sell you on the school, and then they're going to offer you that scholarship, and they're going to say, listen, we have 3 other players out there that we want to sign, or that we're thinking about signing, but we're offering you first. They will say that. It may be true, but oftentimes it's not true, okay? So when they offer you, you have to understand that you have time. Understand that you have time. You don't have a lot of time, but you have some time. So ask for 48 to 72 hours. Can I please have 48 to 72 hours just to give it some thought? Understand, oh, well, what's wrong, Coach Bailey? You don't like it here? I do, but I want to be able to talk to both of my parents because you're only coming down there at one. All right, so that's kind of your out right away. I want to be able to talk to both of my parents and just make sure that it all makes sense. Do it in a respectful manner. Now you're not burning any bridges, not hurting anybody's feelings, but know that they're going to offer you. They're going to put it all out there because they want you to sign, and it's up to you if you want to sign. Don't feel rushed. Don't feel pressured. It's up to you. And if a coach says, no, you have to let me know right here and right now, that's probably not the school for you. If a coach doesn't understand that you want to give it a little thought. I didn't say, coach, give me a week. Coach, give me 3 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. Coach, can I have 48 to 72 hours? Preferably 72 hours. That's 3 days. To be able to really, 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 really think about it and, kind of move forward. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to do after that. That's something we're getting to at a later date. But have that conversation with them and say, hey, can you give me a little time? But now here's the thing that I will tell you for all athletes, for all parents that's watching this, all athletes, all right, even all high school coaches, even though Kentucky is calling, right? You want to go to Kentucky. That's the first visit. Listen to what I'm going to say. Take every visit possible. Take every visit possible that you are granted. And you can get up to 4. Take every one. You worked for it. You worked hard. You deserve to let that little orange basketball take you around the country at least one time. At least one time on some official visits. So pick your official visits accordingly. Accordingly. You're not going on vacation, but listen, those are the fruits of your labor. So enjoy the unofficial visits. Or the official visits, I'm sorry. Enjoy them. Like athletes, be able to take your mama to a city that she's never been to. Be able to take your dad to a state or a school that he's never been to. Right? Be able to take yourself across the country, especially if they're going to pay for it. Now, here's the final thing, the last and final thing. You may ask for 48, 72 hours. Here's the thing. You want to make everybody feel like they are your top priority. Don't play nobody off. Don't big time nobody. Don't just undersell nobody, act tough, none of that. You want everybody to think that they're your number one priority. You don't want to lie like, oh yeah, I love this school, here's where I'm coming at. No, but you seem interested. That's what I'm saying, okay? Seem interested in them. The same way that they're interested in you. But now you still want 72 hours just so that you can process it. And again, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but there are ways in which you can get a little bit more time. But you have to understand when that more time comes, they may grant you more time, but they're still going out looking for other players just in case you don't come. So I just wanted to make this video understanding, after August 1st, since the NCAA changed their rules in May, after August 1st, the unofficials can start, and definitely in September. Right after September 1 is when communications can be, start being made. Offers can start being offered. So listen, come September 1, you want to make sure, even if the coach isn't calling you, you're calling the coach. And then if you've been following me for any amount of time, you already know what I said about handwritten letters. So if they don't call you, you get in contact with them. All right? It's go time. It's go time. And you deserve everything that you get. All right? So now, do you deserve nothing or do you deserve everything? It's all up to you and how you work for it. All right? Listen, if you haven't had a chance to check out my YouTube page at Coach Carvel Bailey, like and follow the YouTube page. You go to my Facebook page at Coach Carvel Bailey, Instagram the same way at Coach Carvel Bailey, Twitter at Coach Carvel Bailey. Check us out. If you want help with implementing these things that I've told you, then feel free to contact us. And I actually made a short video for anyone that just needs help with the whole recruiting process. If you or your athlete is having trouble being recruited to even get to the unofficial visits or the official visits, then I made a free case study video just for you. So you can go to www.b2bsdhoopsmastery.com. That's www.b2bsdhoopsmastery.com. And I hope that you take heed to this information. All right? It's go time. Let's do it. Talk to you later.